to make this easy for you. All I'm going to do, I'm going to touch your back with this clamp and make a little patch with this pen. Okay? And we're pulling down your skin, which is the part that I'm going to let. I'll give you a fair one. Okay? We use hardly any floor because the machine has last image holes.
Nice,
So
nice, nice.
Doing okay?
Yep.
All right. I tend to talk a lot. Don't take that as a word. I'll touch your back. Okay? Okay, hold those for a minute, okay? Okay. Not as high tech as you think, right?
Screen's pretty impressive though. The 3-screen.
Well, this is actually a pretty old unit. We're going to replace it here pretty soon this summer. But the nice thing is it holds the last image, so you really reduce the dose of fluoride.
Nice.
Well, back in the old days, you had to keep staring to figure out what you were doing. You couldn't have, or you were taking exposure, right?
Right. Right.
They don't have to do that anymore. And that makes the dose. This is less than a chest X-ray.
That's awesome.
Which itself is less than a plane ride to Las Vegas, in fact. So, do me a favor. Hike your shirt up a little bit more so I don't get baited out.
Hike his shirt up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. My dad was an oral surgeon back in the day. He took my wisdom teeth. I imagine you wouldn't be able to do it now, right?
Oh wow.
Things are much different.
I want. Yeah. Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I used to help him in his office on the weekends. Before OSHA, right? You could go up there. I mean, by the time I was 10, I knew all the instruments with the different teeth.
Oh my God, you were
It's amazing.
a full-fledged dental tech.
Well, exactly. And,
Yeah.
You know, and I was probably brighter than some of the people that worked for him. So
Yeah.
I liked when I went.
Yeah.
My brother, I mean, cold soap. Okay. You doing all right? So I realized I've been doing these LPs since 1989. It's a long time. Long before you. Yeah, that's a long time.
Is the numbing needle?
What's that?
Is the numbing going to be needle?
Yeah, but it's like a dentist uses. It's very tiny.
All right.
Yeah. Your back doesn't have as many nerves, and not the spinal cord, but the skin in the back doesn't have as many sensors as like the feet and the hands. So
That's exactly right.
oh, you're gonna still feel it when he puts a needle. The needle's a needle, but it's it's much more sensitive on.
It's not like numbing your mouth.
Yeah, mouth, hands, feet, reproductive organs. Those are the top.
This is probably the fewest
Yep.
right here. You weren't designed to put packs in the back. Only by your friends, right? I'm just going to put a little paper drape here, okay? This lady walks the dog for me. She's 78. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, until she fell.
Oh boy.
She broke her humerus, her first metacarpal, her first phalanx, T3 and C2. It looked like she got hit by a car. She just tripped on Lee Highway there.
Oh my word.
And she hit her head on the actual curb, and she almost degloved her scalp.
Oh my word.
Thank God she wasn't walking my dog. I was
Yeah.
going to be. And she
Yeah.
was a nice lady. She was sort of a retired worker for the State Department, and she does this as a job, and she was sweet lady.
Well, it's funny as much as they keep redoing the roads, there's always areas,
What she
especially on
tripped
Lee
on.
and Glebe Road.
You know what she tripped on was those little manhole covers for gas lines?
Yes,
She
yes.
got her foot caught in that.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Yep.
And I'm thinking to myself, my God. I have a dog. I didn't want one. My mother, before she passed, she made me get a dog. And so I've got a dog, no mother and a dog. Here you go. You want that?
I can. You can leave it on.
No. Open your hand.
Okay.
There you
I like hands with
All right.
placement.
go. Yeah, so I have this dog, and he's a lovely dog, but he's still a dog. And he's work, you know.
Yeah. We have a dog. We have a mutt as well, so we know.
And growing up, we always had dogs. It didn't seem like much work to me, but having being the only one, it's a lot. All right, now I'm gonna numb your skin, okay? This is gonna burn like a hornet just for a second, all right? Just relax. That's it. That's
You got it, Aiden.
okay? You're doing great. I know it stings like a bee, right?
Yeah, it's not too bad now.
It's not so bad.
Lido's already doing this magic.
Yeah. East German lady came here. You okay?
Yeah.
You're a thin guy too.
Yeah.
He's lost about 25 pounds since
no
the.
evidence of what they've been called biscuit poisoning in West Virginia.
Huh.
Yes, we go to tech.
Yeah.
My sister goes to
No,
studying
You
law.
doing okay?
engineering.
The worst is over, okay?
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad.
Good. Let's
What's
see.
Oh, really? What's this? What year is it?
He's
Why don't you give me the 22 days ago?
22.
Yeah, we'll give us the small one.
Nice.
22, 3.5.
Yeah.
I had an epidural when I had my VAS, if you can believe it.
Right. And they,
And I made a mistake doing that because when they get that VAS, there's a nerve right there.
it hurt, huh?
Oh, it makes you queasy. This is going to be much easier, Aiden.
You doing okay, sport?
Yeah, good. All right.
Almost. I'm just looking around. You doing all right? Almost done, okay? You okay?
Yeah.
You got this, Aiden.
Almost done, buddy.
No, a
A little weird?
yeah, pretty.
All right, let's take a look from the side. It may be just okay. You doing okay?
Yeah, no weird.
It's going to be a little weird.
I got a doctor.
You're so thin, I want to look. Most patients are not so thin.
Yeah.
Most of them, as you know.
Is it,
You doing okay?
yeah.
We're good.
What's your arm? On the right, can you raise it up near your head? Your right arm?
Right arm, Aiden.
Yeah, slide it higher.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
It's sensitive.
I think that's the furthest.
Move the table. No, no.
Yeah, that's the furthest.
Move the whole thing.
The entry. Oh, right. Forward and back.
Should go
Up and
side to
down.
side, too.
Side to side. Don't know that button, sorry.
Raise it up
Raise
more.
it.
There we go.
It's been a while since I've been done neurodoc. Talk me through the dura here,
Oh,
if
no,
you don't mind. I don't want to distract you.
No problem. We gotta get deeper. We gotta go a little deeper, okay?
No, you're going to be all right, Aiden.
Look again. Better to look twice, right? Measure twice. Feels like the right spot. I think we got it. Looks good. That should be it, okay? Okay, we got it. We just gotta collect the fluid now, okay?
To save that picture.
Sure.
Your confirmation is you see a little fluid in the pink
See it?
hub there? Yeah, I do.
Guys, put the
Yeah.
camera back.
Yeah.
All right, now I just gotta collect the fluid and we're gonna be done, okay? Don't move, hold those close.
One shot, Aiden. You got it in one shot.
Got a good patient, huh, still? You okay? Good. Just relax for me, we're gonna be done here in no time, okay? You did a great quick clown. Let's tilt him a bit.
We'll tilt the bed.
Yep, I'm gonna tilt you a little bit. You won't fall. There's a little platform by your feet. Go ahead.
Ah, you're using a little gravity assist. There you go.
You can move this side.
Yes. More tilt?
Yeah.
Very good.
Now, do me a favor and cough. Yeah, there you go, see?
Oh, that's awesome.
We just gotta wait for it to drip out, we'll be done. All the bad's over. You doing okay? Was that worse than you thought?
Well, it's not painful.
Good.
Approximately how many cc's do you need to collect?
I'm gonna take 10, 11.
Okay.
It'll come. The needle's very small, it's a 22.
Yeah,
If
no, I
use it-
appreciate that
if
you
use a
want to
28
do it.
needle, it comes faster, but you
It's
run the
traumatic,
risk.
yeah.
Well, you run the risk of getting a headache. You increase the risk of the headache.
appreciate
So
that.
Whenever you can
Yeah.
use the smallest needle.
He's sensitive to procedures.
Well,
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure this is gonna be fine, but I'm glad you took that extra measure.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
It's clear fluid. Everything looks fine. You okay?
Yep.
We still friends?
Yeah, you did great.
I asked everybody, but we're trying to make friends this time. Fluid's coming nice, and we use the small fluid possible, okay? They make a 25 needle, but you can't get any
Yeah.
fluid out.
Yeah.
If you're doing epidurals, it's one thing, but if you're trying to get fluid out,
Yeah.
you'll be here a week. So 22 is, the standard's 20, it comes in the trays, but for people like him, we try to always do 22. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be done here in just a second, okay? We got the first two done. You're not having any pain, right?
No, nothing.
Everything is going fine here. I'm not having any pain either. In case you were worried about me. You wanna see the fluid?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. That's
Very clear.
Yep.
I was imagining it was gonna be more straw. I don't know
No,
why.
you don't
Maybe
want
that's
that.
the sci-fi movies I
Yeah,
watch.
exactly. So it should be almost the same consistency as tears, except a little more glucose. The body makes it by filtering the blood, just like it filters your blood for the urine, the tears, and saliva. So that's why you keep yourself hydrated. And
Isn't it amazing when you think back to the basic science of how we function? It's just so complex.
it works.
Everything has a process.
It's true. All right, so remember today, rest, drink lots of fluid. Again, anything is okay. Just